Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Ocean, and I'm happy to have you here at the channel today. This channel is where we talk about everything astrology, tarot, spiritual topics, a variety of things like that. I'd like us to get back to where we used to have nighttime chill and chats, that sort of thing, where people could ask any kind of questions on various spiritual topics and things of that nature. So hopefully we'll get back to that soon. This is going to be a short collective reading, and we shall see what it is that our spirit guides want for you to have today. I hope that everybody is doing magnificent. I am back. If you have not seen my video about the pacemaker emergency that I posted about, do check that out. It is up here on the channel, but I'm feeling really amazing today, back to normal, all that good stuff. All right, we are using my personal deck, the Legendary Mystic Tarot. It is available for sale. There is a link down below. I also have some merch coming up in the very near future, so do keep an eye out for that. All right, we got the Knight of Coins. He's our slowest knight of all the knights. And he, my dear ones, is crossed by the Seven of Coins. This is telling me that something in your life has been moving very, very, very slowly. So let's say, for instance, you may have been, if we're looking at this from a career perspective, maybe you've applied for a job and things just aren't going super fast because there's so many people that you're up against, right? So much competition, so many options. If this is not job related, this could be a personal endeavor, or this could be a romantic situation that somebody's just darn right confused and doesn't know what to do. So they put the brakes on. With the Knight of Coins is kind of like slow and steady wins the race, but darn well it's going to be slow. So let's see, what's at the root of all of this? What's at the root? What's at the root? What's at the root? Oh, okay. A card I love to see come up in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. This means a decision has been made. A decision has been made, but yet somebody's not quite sure how to proceed forward. Because of the lack of awareness on how to proceed forward, there seems to be the movement is currently stalled. Let's see why that is. I'm not even going to go into recent past. Spirit, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna go straight to the mind space, please. What's going on in the mind space? Okay. Nine of Swords crossed by the Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, so if this is romantic, a decision has been made to move towards someone, but yet there's some confusion with regards to moving towards this person because there seems to be a lot of competition. And there's a fear of whether or not this person can beat out the competition or whether they cannot. So maybe it's that, ooh, ow. Oops. Sorry about that. It could be this sense of wondering, is the competition so can you beat out the competition or can you not? It's almost like worrying about that which you don't know, right? So it's an awareness that perhaps, on the romantic front, maybe this person has a lot of options, but yet you don't know all the options, so you don't know what you're up against, right? It's kind of like sizing up the competition. There's a fear here, though, because there's some sort of regret that is getting in the way. The regret that might be getting in the way could have caused some sort of blockage between the two of you. Maybe one of you said, okay, I'm not going this direction anymore. Or Somebody could have ghosted because this particular card, I love this card. I think I did a great job with this card, if I do say so myself. I mean, look at all the ghosts that are haunting her here. So someone could have ghosted you, or you them. And there may be some regrets about that. And it seems like the regrets of the past, of past actions, are making it a little bit precarious on the mind space as to whether or not this is something that can be overcome. So there seems to be this focus on, can they wear down your defenses, so to speak? Can they beat out the competition for your love or you for theirs? Or, just for your time and attention. There's a strong focus on there being multiple options, multiple adversaries is what seems to be coming up. It's less about them having multiple options, and it seems to be more about you having multiple options and them not being certain. How many people is there? Is the competition fierce? Will my person actually pay attention to me? Will I have a chance? So it's almost like they're having this sort of like crisis of self-worth. Right, they want to be the one, right? The one that stands out amongst all the rest is what Spirit was saying. The one, the one, the one. Okay. Whoop. Good news is, short term, we have the Fool. So this tells me that this person is going to make some sort of effort towards you, or there is an effort, if this is job related and you're waiting on somebody to come forward, that looks like there is going to be a step towards you. Does that make sense? With the Fool, this is taking that leap of faith, not necessarily worrying about tomorrow, but saying, okay, well, let's, worry about today. Let's take this leap of faith and see where it goes. The interesting part about this particular Fool energy, though, is that an end of a previous cycle has come about, and this is the start of the Fool's journey. So it's a start of a new journey. It's a start of a new chapter. It's possible this could be a new chapter for you and this person, where, maybe you, didn't get anywhere before in the past, and this could be sort of an unfinished business sort of energy. We'll take Wisdom of the Oracle, see if that card comes up, or another. And so this particular Fool is like, okay, well, the time is now. It's kind of like a now or never sort of time frame. You could either start a new cycle with you or not. And so I do see that this person is going to make a move towards you. Talk to me about the Fool's Leap. Looks like it could come in the okay. In order to bring healing to this particular connection, it looks like this person's movement towards you, or you towards them, either or, can go both ways. It's going to be very romantic and flirty. So I feel like with the Knight of Cups, that's a very charming energy, right? So this person's going to kind of throw in their charisma. Their charisma is going to come out. And with the Page of Wands, it's going to be, it's going to have a little bit of innuendo with their communication, because they find this magnetic pull, this allure to you. The Page of Wands is also not only a fun and flirty energy, but an adventurous energy. So this person could come towards you and say, hey, you want to go for a hike, or you want to go for, something outdoorsy, right? Because the Page of Wands is kind of more of an outdoorsy kind of, active energy. So we see the strong possibility of communication coming in about the two of you getting together, and it just seems very, very sweet and very fun and very flirtatious, and just kind of like there's this underlying energy of heat and magnetic pull that may come out a little bit through communication with these two cards, but it's all going to be in an effort to kind of restart this cycle with you, right? Like to start a new cycle with you. So that looks really fun for someone. All right, let's see what else have we got going on here. Ten of Swords and the Star. Oh boy. Okay, so somebody needs to heal their thoughts ultimately. The Ten of Swords can be this feeling of being beaten down, being, weary, being wounded. Perhaps words of people from the past are interfering with their ability to see their way forward. There's a need to heal their thoughts, though, something associated with overthinking. It has been preventing this from moving forward. So overthinking may have gotten in the way. Overthinking could have caused somebody to ghost here, right? Could have caused somebody to kind of withdraw. And, but yet we see this like strong magnetic pull that they have towards you. And the strong magnetic pull, it's like they're wanting to come forward with this fun and flirty energy. And so that looks really fantastic, but boy, they got to take care of that overthinking. Somebody's overthinking too much. Maybe they're overthinking about the competition because competition came up in 2 cards, not just one. And it came both times. It came up as the they keep saying adversary. It's like they really feel like there is at least one person, if not more, that they would have to be better than in order to win. It's almost like this person, the thrill of the chase. All right, let's take more cards. Come on, Spirit, illuminate what you're trying to get across to me, please. Okay, that card really went flying, and it's the Chariot. I feel like Spirit is saying, look, this person's gonna, because they were talking about thrill of the chase, right? This person's gonna come in hot and heavy. We want them to stay hot and heavy and stay in there, in that energy, though. Sometimes with the energy of Cancer, once the thrill of the chase kind of wears off and there's no longer like that sort of like kind of like adrenaline push to, to win, to beat out the others, then this person may suddenly, it's almost like they spike at the point of trying to beat out the competition and win, and then all of a sudden they go, it all drops down. It's almost like once they have you, they lose that sense of excitement. It's almost like they need that sense of excitement with this Page of Wands showing up here. And the Chariot with the rapid movement. But yeah, they're throwing on the charisma. They're throwing on this like, kind of like fun energy. And they're clearly up in their head about, competition. All right. 9 of Wands in the reverse. This person has a tendency to kind of give up easily. It could be the reason why giving up easily is coming up here. It's almost like the tendency to withdraw that's showing up here. This withdrawal energy is a result of all of the overthinking and all of the difficulties, the chaos, and the struggles coming into their life has created this sense of, this, they try to be patient. It's like they try to be patient here, right? But then they give up. It's like, it's not worth it. Which is interesting because they do seem to enjoy the chase with the Chariot and the Page of Wands. All right. Okay, arm's length. Arm's length, they keep saying. Arm's length. Arm's length. Okay. Wow. Okay. Once again, Six of Wands, victory. This person literally wants to win your heart, right? Like they want you to be the one that kind of the one that stands out perhaps amongst any options that they have, but two, they want to stand out amongst the rest, right? So they really want victory here. I mean, look at this person dashing in both cards. They're dashing in, coming in as quickly as possible. And with the Six of Wands, that's a victory card. And it's like they want to beat out the competition. I'm strongly seeing that here. It's like they really feel there's like tremendous competition. Maybe they feel like this person is out of their league or something. It's like with the Knight of Swords. Seriously, Spirit? They're saying they're planning their attack, not a physical attack. Okay, so not that somebody's in danger, but planning on how to communicate, right? Like how to dive in and communicate, but attack in the sense of beating out the competition to win your heart, right? So we see this text coming in with the Knight of Swords. But this person has been wounded in the past. So we have the Three of Swords here and the King of Swords. And there's an awareness that this person has an awareness that their words can hurt. So they may have a tendency to speak without thinking or, what am I trying to express here with the cards that I'm seeing? It's almost like they know that their words have the power to do harm or do good, right? And so with the Chariot and the Three of Swords, they're coming in to either heal a wound that they know they created with the Three of Swords, and to bring in some sort of truth with that King of Swords showing up here afterwards, right? King of Swords, the King of Integrity and Truth, holding the Sword of Truth. I feel like I'm talking about World of Warcraft at the moment. It's like they're diving in, they're coming in, the Horde's on the way. The Alliance is coming together. So there's this need to heal a wound that was created. Because there's a worry that if they don't come in to heal some sort of wounded heart, wounded, broken heart with truth and integrity, then they will lose out to the competition. So I think that's why the slow knight that's been confused by all this competition right here, right? It's been like not going in slow, right? This particular knight is suddenly going, all right, now's the time to dash on in. Let me move this flipping microphone. It's just in my way. No matter how I look at it, it's in my way. Hopefully you can hear me still as good here. Dashing. Oh, look at this. Ace of coins. Something new. Okay. All right. So they've taken a lot of time to think about this. All right. They've taken a lot of time to think about how to come towards you. And with the Tower and the Nine of Cups in the reverse, they've been thinking about why they're so unhappy after a sudden ending or a sudden shift. Or they could be thinking about, how they made you unhappy after a sudden departure, a sudden ending. If the Tower represents situations in their life that has created this sense of unease, that has created this sense of feeling a lack of emotional fulfillment here. They may be drinking heavy. They could have been doing drugs. They could have been gambling. They could have been focusing their energy into some sort of vice, some sort of difficulty. But the Hermit, along with the Hangman, says that now they see things differently. And because they see things differently, I think that's why we see them, planning, planning their attack again, planning how to communicate with you to win your heart, to win your mind, win your heart, connect with your soul. There's the Lovers. Thinker. I told you, they've been like in deep thought about this. The two of you might not be in communication. I keep seeing the star. Okay. So I keep seeing the star continually. I've been seeing it throughout this entire reading. I just haven't mentioned it. I only mentioned it once. And the star can be a wish, a dream, a hope. It can be healing the situation, healing the connection, healing any unfinished business between the two of you, healing any sort of closure that was needed between the two of you, healing something in this connection. But the star can also represent, maybe you're an influencer. Maybe maybe you have your own YouTube channel. Maybe you have some sort of influence in some way, or maybe you are trying to become that influencer or that star or somebody within some particular niche where you stand out. There's like this essence of needing to stand out from all the rest in order to gain your attention or you to gain theirs. So there seems to be this really deep, deep thought. There's number 44. If you are a Taurus or have a strong Taurus placement, that might be important. Why Taurus? Go back and look for the reading. It has all the 4s in it. All right. Between worlds. Yeah, definitely between worlds. All right. One more, please. One more, please, Spirit. Message in a bottle and time to go. I mean, look at this. Look at all the stars trailing behind her. There is somebody who is headed this direction. They are headed your way. Maybe they're leaving something behind, because we definitely see between worlds. After some really, really deep thought and reflection, we see them leaving something behind, coming towards you. And with what? With this message. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. When I think about people who would place a message in a bottle and send it out to the deep sea, that there's this desire, right? When we think about that, there's this strong desire to connect to someone, a desire to connect with somebody at a heart level, but a fear of actually opening up and expressing that, right? A fear of vulnerability, a fear of connecting, because in some way, connection has hurt in the past for this person, or hurt in the past for you, right? Vulnerability has hurt in the past for this person, or hurt in the past, for you. But there's this essence of vulnerability causes them to feel a loss of control, or causes you to feel a loss of control. So what do people do? They put a message in a bottle and hope that there'll be this magical, mystical energy. When they send it off to sea, it will be well received, and it'll be received with love. It'll be received with care, and that it will be taken with care and brought about at the precise, direct timing. And so I feel that this person really struggles with vulnerability, that they very much are good about sharing that, because we see that desire to write this down, this desire to deliver the message. But there's something that makes them fear true connection. So while they may want to be vulnerable, they may show some vulnerability. There's something that they have kept secret within their heart and within their mind space that they want to share so very deeply, but yet they haven't quite done so yet. And so I see here them moving forward to communicate, but they've been overthinking. And the overthinking seems to stem from the fact that they think you're a catch, or you think they're a catch, and there's a worry about, well, will they even take me seriously when they have all these options? Will they even pay attention to me when they have all these options? So there's a focus more on the competition and less on how do you connect? How do you connect emotionally? How do you connect mindfully? How do you connect soulfully, spiritually, in a way that this person can understand your heart, your thoughts? Okay. Wow. Wow. Boy did I nail that. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thanks for the confirmation. High Priestess, Secret Keeper, the Moon also keeps secrets. And what's the secret? Ace of Cups. They have feelings. So the moon can be very, very deep feelings as well. And that fear of stepping out into the future because you can't see what's going to happen next. You can't see what's going to happen if you take that step. You can't see what's going to happen if you send that message, if you communicate. It's like there's no knowledge of what will come, right? But somebody has deep hidden feelings. Deep hidden feelings here. This is showing very, very strongly. And with deep hidden feelings, it's hard to truly open up and express, especially if the deep hidden feelings are coming from somebody who feels like they're out of their league, or that there is too many people that also are competing for the heart and the mind, the soul connection, the spiritual connection of their person. So we're seeing deep, deep, deep feelings and emotions here. I don't think, based on the time of night, I don't think I'm going to be getting to the Zodiac read tonight. Might not be getting to the Zodiac reads till Monday at this point. We'll see. All right. The sun. We had the sun and the moon, the yin and the yang. I love it, love it, love it. The sun is a yes card if you had a question. The sun is also a card indicating a brand new beginning is up ahead. And of course, we see the new beginning right here, the creative epiphany, the excitement that is being brought in with our Knight of Wands. Finally, the night that was so slow becomes the night of action and fast movement. So this is what I have got for you. I love it. It looks absolutely amazing. Mahalo nui loa. I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful night, and I'll see you on your next reading. Until then, ta-ta for now.